What's going on, y'all? Part number 2 of this Q&A. Now I wanted to come back out here and sit in the sun on this afternoon and answer these questions for you, because I did get a few more, and obviously I want to be able to answer these questions the best I can. There's everything from mindset, development, some health and fitness and nutrition questions, and then some funny ones in there as well. So I've actually written them down so I can, I guess, answer them in more of a structured way for you guys. But we're going to jump straight into these questions. Welcome back, y'all. Part number 2. We're going to jump straight into it anyway, guys. First question I really wanted to answer was asked by a mentor and a really good friend, and this lady is the reason why I'm where I'm at in regards to my health, my development, and my business. So she asked, what is your proudest moment? Now, we could go on this forever. There's a few different avenues we could go with this topic. So, of course, in school, academically, not much to talk about there. Obviously I did good in some subjects and they were obviously all proud moments, but let's talk. Obviously I was school captain. That was like the good thing, and I followed my sister's footsteps, which was awesome. I was age swimming champion every single year in high school, bar one year. And then in high school as well, I also did get awarded a leadership award. Got a good check of cash for it as well, and some crazy recognition. And I believe my sister got it as well, so that's pretty cool. We both got recognised as good leaders, and I guess recognised for our leadership qualities. But more so coming out is coming out of school and like going into the real world and life, of course, is becoming the best version of myself every single day in regards to my health, tackling that with the enthusiasm that I do. I'm proud about my development, and I've got through some of the darkest places in my life, and I'm proud to still be standing here and smiling and giving you guys value. And yeah, there's so much more to talk about. I'm going to try to answer, guys, all of the, I guess, more personal development style questions in the beginning. So the next question was, I'm going to address it in a personal development manner, but the question was best feeling in the world. Now you could address this in like a sexual way, a happiness way, a health way, because I truly believe like people don't understand how bad they feel until they feel good, and that was me when I first got started my health journey. But in regards to like personal development, I really think being content and finding inner happiness and inner peace. It's hard to explain that and what that is, but you'll know when you've got it. Next question was, how do you deal with negativity? Now, we all cop it, that's life, and it all comes around, and there's enough of it on social media and the media at the moment. For me, I practice my gratitude, I work on my affirmations. I actually did a post about this on social media, and a video about it on social media today. So I'm actually gonna put that, you can go to my socials and check that out anyway. But yeah, really addressing the affirmations and how it puts me in a positive state of mind, and also obviously with your negativity, and especially the business we're in, our goal and our why for doing what we do needs to be a lot stronger than the hate and the negativity. Because if it wasn't, I'd be talking to people and they'd be like, why would I want to do that? And I'd be like, oh yeah, true, like it's too negative, yeah, okay, I give up. And the actual discipline and the heart behind it and the no give up attitude wouldn't be there. So ask yourself, are your goals and your why strong enough to deal with that hate and negativity coming from the external forces? What keeps me motivated? And it kind of links back from the last question in regards to my goals, my why, my vision for my life. That's what keeps me motivated. But the hard thing is, motivation is so overrated. I actually tweeted about this. I'll actually put it just here. But motivation is so overrated. It's really the small disciplines and habits every single day that are actually going to drive you to success. Motivation will last. It won't be there when you need it. It'll only last a little while. So it's actually in the book that I'm reading and listening to at the moment. all about daily disciplines, the habits, and the impact that those atomic habits make on a bigger scale. Pretty much every action in life can get broken down into pretty much a 2-second action. It's super powerful. So for talking about motivation, it doesn't really last long, but my goals, my vision, my why, and my past in regards to my negative experiences and the dark holes, that fires me up because I don't want to be there again. What's the hardest lesson you had to grow through? And man, there's so many. I kind of spoke about this in the part 1 video in regards to things that I regret and things that I need to work on, but I really think being in that negative place and learning to come out of that was really hard. So in regards to like mental health, it's like in the family anyway, and I dealt with it a lot, and I still do on a daily basis. I think it was really just being able to manage that and grow and keep myself healthy mentally rather than physically, because my physical really wasn't an issue, and I'll be honest, not very often that it is. But in regards to controlling my mindset and being having the power over the mindset rather than letting it win and letting it take you into dark places that you don't want to be in, I really think that was the hardest lesson I had to grow through, because it does take time, and it's like a never-ending journey towards mastering that mindset, if that makes sense. Hopefully that does, but I truly think the battle of the mind is one that's never won or lost. Another deep question: why do you do what you do? In brackets, you look like you love it, and I absolutely do. I love what I do, and I kind of mentioned this in the previous video, but the opportunity to make incredible income and be my own boss, the opportunity it gave me to get into the best shape of my life, and then the opportunity for me to build my future and be financially stable, my opportunity to help others and transform their lives in various ways, whether that be physical, mental, financial. Crazy. I get so fired up about that question, that topic, and why I do what I do. My heart's racing. It's like I'm doing cardio in this bedroom. Exactly what it looks like. I love what I do, and honestly, I come out of bed every morning and get fired up to help someone brand new. Initially, I got started for the income. I actually saw the meeting and was like, damn, the possibility to make some income is unbelievable. But I quickly saw the vision and noticed that this is a vehicle that can take the average person to an extraordinary life. And I honestly don't think I'm that exciting. So, and that, I'm just an average person as well. So I was like, damn, okay, let's get started. And then I quickly fell in love with helping people when I saw the results and saw people's reactions and how much this can change people's lives. So I found the question from that girl. So her name's Chelsea. She's actually from the UK, and I've been in conversation with her. She loves health and fitness and loves what we do. So actually absolutely fired up about that. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. No, we're good. But yes, I absolutely love what I do. The thing is that people can... Hold up. What up? So, if there is one lesson that I could share, what would it be? Again, a very broad, or I guess wide question. Whatever that word is, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. But one lesson. Okay, let me think about how I'm going to articulate this. So, based on the circumstances we're currently in, what are you sourcing on a day-to-day basis? Are you listening to media and sourcing the fear and the scared feeling that they're portraying and making sure everyone's like panic buying stuff? Or are you fueling your body and your mind with positivity, love, and on a self-mastery journey? What I would suggest in my one lesson that I'd really like to share is, if you can source gratitude, love, and focus on a self-mastery journey every single day. It'll put you in a much better place in life. Therefore, leveling you up in a positive manner. I just read this question, I didn't see it in here, and I absolutely love it. 3 things that I've learnt from my business. And there's so many, but me, just like, these are all questions that I want to answer really raw and not have to like think about too much in regards to like go to my notebook. But the first thing is patience. And I kind of mentioned this in the back half of the last video in regards to you're on your own journey and you gives like this is the vehicle for me. This is my vehicle to my success, my goals, my dreams, and having patience in that and knowing that I'm in the right area with the right vehicle is so attractive. Second thing is being solution minded and looking for the positive outlook on life and situations and reality. The third thing and final thing that I think I've learned is gratitude and affirmations and writing goals as an actual whole. Don't get me wrong, I'd thought of goals prior to starting my business, but really having them on a daily basis, checking them weekly, daily and weekly and monthly and yearly, and then getting after it. But really working on my mindset every single day is one of my favorite things that I've learned in my business since I got started over 3.5. 2 things I can't live without: my nutritional products and my squad. In regards to the MNLC family, if I had them and my nutritional products, I would be very happy. But if we're talking on a deeper level, love and finances. If I had solid financial position and love, I will be very happy. Just before I answer the next question, based off the last answer, guys, it's okay to be selfish in regards to money and love and things that you want. Moving on. Now, this is a good question about nutrition. How do you feel about staying on track with healthy eating when you eat unhealthy foods? The question is, what's your goal and how badly do you want your goal? Are you just saying it because someone else told you that, or but yeah, basically, don't get me wrong, we all have our cravings. I still have my cravings. If someone took meat pies and donuts and brownies and stuff like that out of my life, it wouldn't be very realistic for me. So honestly, it's just learning how to balance and honestly how badly you do want your goal. Now, how do I get abs like yours? And this is from the same gentleman that asked the question about unhealthy eating. Now, knowing him, assuming that he has similar goals to me when I first got started: consistency and patience. My physique and my abs and that whole journey, you've seen my testimonial, didn't come overnight. It's been 3 years and 8 months since I got started, and patience, consistency, and discipline. They're the 3 ways or 4 ways or whatever it is to get abs and a physique like mine. He asked me a question about how do I get a girlfriend. Dude, I don't have one. I got no fucking clue. Excuse my French. But I don't know. And you're a good guy. You'll get one. I don't know, bro. But he did ask another question about nutrition. What's the best time to eat throughout the day? And some examples before a workout and post-workout. Now, this is different for every person, but what I find works for me, and is personal for me, is extra carbs around your workout, simpler carbs that get burnt off quicker. But in regards to my colourful meals throughout the day, they're complex carbs and slower digesting carbs. So before workout, I generally will spike my carbs a little bit more, make sure I'm hydrated enough, and generally if I have a pre-workout meal, I have a meal prior to working out, make sure there's salts in there. Those 3 things will give you a crazy pump based off your workout. Also, post-workout, pack your proteins and pack your carbs again. Use Rebuild Strength if you guys have got a hold of it. Otherwise, some good quality protein and something easy that's light on the stomach. In regards to best times to eat throughout the day, I eat generally every 2 to 3 hours, space it out, and I don't count calories, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what I eat in a day, but that's generally my best advice. What up, y'all? So just a couple of questions to round out this video for part 2. The question was, I did answer this yesterday in part 1, but I thought about it, and there's another book that I wanted to suggest. Favorite book I've read. Now, part 1, I mentioned The Power of Now and Change Your Mindset, Change Your Life. And I forgot about another book that I'd finished recently called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Absolutely amazing book. Learning how to develop relationships with people and learning how to handle situations in a much more positive manner. Absolutely phenomenal book. I thought it was like a really corny title, but the book provides so much value in very simple steps in how to win friends and influence people in a positive manner, which is really, really cool. Now, team, about my favorite book, I just remembered I didn't name it. This is one of the best books, hands down, I've ever read. I read this before I did the charity ride in January, and I'd forgotten about it. And then a friend just posted saying she recommends this book, and I've already read it, and it's unbelievable. So guys, if you have Audible, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, one of the best books of all time. Go check it out. Bex, my big brother that I never had and mentor, best mate, asked, what advice would you give yourself as an 18-year-old? Now, super deep, and I kind of like spoke about some of the advice that I would give to myself in the first video, but I really wanted to just address that I had a massive ego when I was 18. I was getting told things about life and wisdom, but wasn't taking it on because I didn't think it was right. And I think I would more just tell myself at that age, look, people are sharing this advice with you to help you and protect you, and I would suggest to have an open mind and really just take things as positively as you can and understand that, look, life happens to everyone. You're not the victim in every situation, and really just learn to grow and develop in, I guess, all areas of my life, rather than putting all my focus in on school, and then school went terribly, and then I didn't want to go to work, and vice versa. So really, really good question. So damn powerful. There's a million things I could tell when I was 18, because your boy, he's grown a little bit. Now, I got asked what camera I'm using for my YouTube videos. I'm using the iPhone 10. This is the 10X Max, I believe. So the 10 Max, 10S Max, whatever it's called, for some of my clips. But also I am using a Canon 60D. No external mic, no, it's just like, yes, I think it's just a stock lens. 18 by 55 mil, nothing overly technical. If I wanted to make some adjustments, probably go to a smaller, like a Sony camera with an external mic just for better audio. But that's what I'm using for my videos at the moment. It's not actually mine, it's Dad's. And a really serious question to finish off. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I want to ask you guys that. My view on it is it's just an ever-revolving circle. No matter what way I decide what came first, there's always an opposing opinion. But I would have assumed that Adam and Eve being put on the earth, God would have made chickens to run around, and then like a male and female chicken just, like, I don't know, like one of them had an egg, one of them fertilized it, bada bing, bada boom, chicken came first. That's my idea on it. But hey, tell me your opinion in the comments. Alright fam, just rounding out this video. Pretty sporadic little 2-part series, but I just want to give a major shout out. There's people that gave me so much love, didn't even ask me questions, but gave me love. I'm just gonna shout out these people because they took the time out of their day to give me some love, which is cool, and really show the support to what I'm doing and my vision, and what I'm really trying to give out for you guys and the value I'm trying to share. So let me go back. I'd forgotten about this, but I really wanted to make sure people know that I do appreciate them. I do see the comments, and I love you guys for it. So firstly, Apex Laurent, Swolverine. Who else have we got here? I know Bex gave me some love as well. There was a few others in here amongst all these questions, but grateful for everyone that asked me a question. And basically this is kind of coming to the end of the 6-week challenge, so the next video is going to be a week 1 to week 6 and my overall transformation. And really then we're just going to keep these videos rolling into a new series and provide some new value for you. And then we do have another 6-week challenge starting in about 2 and a bit weeks. So much coming along. If you guys have any more questions and you want more questions answered, hit me up in the comments or hit to my socials and we'll be able to get them all answered for you. I love you guys. I think you're amazing. Have an amazing freaking day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.